Moonlight falling on the bed, a gentle fabric woven in the gray. Resting the heavy questions in the head, watching the final colors fade away. The room is painted in softer hue, a quiet comfort settling on the skin. Under the shelter of the midnight blue, letting the peaceful solitude begin. These silky shadows wrapping up the night, a smooth dimension hiding in the space, keeping the complicated world from sight, finding the beauty in this lonely place. Ooh. The curtains swaying in a subtle breeze, a muted rhythm pacing out the dark, yeah. Putting the weary shoulders at their ease, without a reason for a sudden spark. The room is painted in a softer hue, a quiet comfort settling on the skin. Under the shelter of the midnight blue, letting the peaceful solitude begin. These silky shadows wrapping up the night, a smooth dimension hiding in the space, keeping the complicated world from sight, finding the beauty in this lonely place. Hey, the gentle chords are sighing, nice and low, a soothing texture floating in the chill, watching the midnight minutes softly go. The eyes are closing to the velvet shade, the outside city doesn't make a sound, letting the memories of the daytime fade, with nothing but the quietness around. These silky shadows wrapping up the night, a smooth dimension hiding in the space, keeping the complicated world from sight, finding the beauty in this lonely place. Yeah, just shadows. Yeah. The window glass is mirroring the light, a golden amber in the darkened blue, catching the gentle edges of the night, changing the angle of the midnight view. Yeah, the memories are fading softly now, a quiet echo resting in the mind, easing the worry from the weary brow, leaving the heavy frequencies behind. These feel reflections in the dark, a smooth illusion painted on the wall, without tray. A mellow crackle blending with the chill. Yeah, washing the static of the world away. Holding the moment when the room is still. The memories are fading softly now. A quiet echo resting in the mind, easing the worry from the weary brow, leaving the heavy frequencies behind. These velvet reflections in the dark, a smooth illusion painted on the wall. Without a need to leave a flashing mark, listening to the quiet evening fall. Yeah. A steady tempo calming down the pace, a gentle comfort filling up the space, putting the weary shoulders in their place. The eyelids getting heavy in the gloom. The smooth vibrations lingering around. Yeah. A private haven inside of the room. Yeah. Lost in the beauty of the quiet sound. Reflections in the dark, a smooth illusion painted on the wall. Without a need to leave a flashing mark, listening to the quiet evening fall. Yeah. Oh, velvet night. Streetlights paint a shadow on the floor. The heavy traffic fading far away. A gentle silence waiting by the door, to wash the complicated thoughts of day. Breathing matches with a quiet chill, a steady rhythm settling in the chest. Ooh, holding the moment when the room is still, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. These quiet nights, whispers in the dark, a soothing secret floating in space, without a reason for a heavy mark, finding the beauty in this lonely place. The ticking clock is nothing but a hum. The weary shoulders dropping in the chair. Yeah. Waiting for all the peaceful dreams to come. Wrapped in the comfort of the midnight air. The breathing matches with the quiet chill, a steady rhythm settling in the chest. Holding the moment when the room is still, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. These quiet in the dark, a soothing secret floating in the space, without a reason for a heavy mark, finding the beauty in this lonely place. Lonely place, the beauty in this lonely place, lonely place. Ooh, a mellow bass line walking on the wood. Another, a steady, feeling easily understood, leaving the atmosphere feeling good. The weary eyelids slowly start to close, the deepest hours wrapping around the mind, watching where every heavy sorrow goes, leaving the noises of the world behind. Floating in the space without a reason for a heavy mark. Yeah, finding the beauty in this lonely place. So quiet. Ooh, yeah, yeah. A single lamp is glowing by the bed, the coffee cooling in the porcelain cup, resting the heavy questions in the head. No need to keep the bright appearances up. A gentle current moving through the room, washing the edges of the daily strain, melting the heavy shadows of the gloom, letting the peaceful solitude remain. The calm midnight mood is settling down, a velvet blanket woven in the gray, far from the noises of a sleeping town. Watching the final worries drift away. The pages of the novel resting still, the ambient light and turning nice and low, a gentle comfort pushing back the chill, taking the final hours very slow. A gentle current moving through the room, washing the edges of the daily strain, melting the heavy shadows of the gloom, letting the peaceful solitude remain. A calm midnight moon is settling down, settling down. The velvet blanket, woven in the gray, woven in the gray, far from the noises of a sleeping town, sleeping town, watching the final worries drift away. The gentle chords are sighing nice and low, a soothing texture floating in a space, watching the midnight minutes softly go. The outside city doesn't make a sound, the breathing settles to a peaceful tone, with nothing but the quietness around, enjoying all this luxury alone. Midnight mood is settling down, settling down. I feel the blanket in the bed, far from the noises of the sleepy town, watching the final worries drift away. soft by the bed. The heavy curtains block the city light, resting the tired questions in the head, welcoming the feeling of the night. The tension melting from the weary bone, a gentle comfort settling in the space, leaving the heavy expectations gone, moving so slowly at a gentle pace. Singing in a sleep without a sound, a velvet blanket woven in the dark, finding a peace that settles all around, without a reason for a flashy mark. The memory of the day begins to fade, a quiet echo resting in the mind, basking within the safety of the shade, leaving the heavy frequencies behind. The tension melting from the weary bone, a gentle comfort settling in the space, leaving the heavy expectations gone, moving so slowly at a gentle pace. Singing in a sleep without a sound, velvet blanket woven in the dark, finding a peace that settles all around, without a reason for a flashy mark. Singing in a sleep without a sound, velvet blanket woven in the dark, finding a peace that settles all around. Such a simple line, a warm embrace against the evening chill, leaving the complicated world behind. The weary eyes are closing to the view, the deepest hours wrapping around the chest, finding a peacefulness that feels so true, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. Sinking in a sleep without a sound, ooh, a velvet blanket woven in the dark, finding a peace that settles all around. Ooh, so deep, so deep. So deep.
Having all of you. Chill soul. Warm keys. Steady dynamics, feel energy. No climax. No pulling. Intimate and soft.
The gentle hum of silence in the air, the heavy shoes are left beside the door, sinking into the cushions of the chair, leaving the worries resting on the floor. The busy frequencies begin to drop, a single lamp is giving off a glow, letting the spinning of the daytime stop, moving along the river nice and slow. Deeply rain breeze slow, washing over me, a quiet ocean filling up the room, floating along a dark and steady sea, melting away the edges of the gloom. Then breathing matches with the subtle beat, a warm vibration moving through the chest, a solitary feeling so complete, leaning into a comfortable rest. The busy frequency begin to drop. A single lamp is giving off a glow, letting the spinning of the daytime stop. Moving along the river nice and slow. Deep it up, washing over me, washing over me. A quiet ocean filling up the room, floating out of the room, floating along a dark and steady sea, steady sea, melting away the edges of the gloom. The keys are playing such a gentle line, a soothing feeling underneath the wood, leaving the complicated world behind. The weary eyelids finally start to close. The deep of night is taking over now, finding a peacefulness that softly flows without a reason why or knowing how. Deep retreat, washing over me, a quiet ocean filling up the room, floating on a dark and steady sea, melting away edges of the gloom. So deep, so deep. Yeah, yeah. A dusty record dropping on the tray, a gentle crackle starting up the chill, washing the colors of the world away, holding the moment when the room is still. No need for heavy words or sudden tears, just tracing the patterns on the wooden floor, quietly melting all the daily fears, leaving the complex questions at the door. These heartfelt melodies are playing low, a simple remedy to ease the chest, taking the final nice and slow, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. The golden brass is sighing in the back, a velvet texture brushing on the skin, following the progression of the track, letting the comfort of the night begin. No need for heavy words or sudden tears, just tracing the patterns on the wooden floor, quietly melting all the daily fears, leaving the complex questions at the door. These heartfelt melodies are playing low, baby. A simple remedy to ease the chest, taking the final hours nice and slow, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. The keys are playing such a gentle line, a warm embrace against the evening chill, leaving the complicated thoughts behind. The music settles in the empty room, Smooth vibrations lingering around, dispelling every shadow of the gloom. Lost in the beauty of the quiet sound. These are play, these a simple remedy to ease the chest, taking the final hours nice and slow. I know how you baiting, giving into a deep and heavy resting. Yeah, just the melody. The final switch is flicked upon the wall. The silver moonlight painting on the floor. Watching the heavy shadows softly fall, with nothing left to worry anymore. The busy frequencies begin to drop. A single silhouette is on the blind, letting the spinning of the daytime stop, washing the heavy static from the mind. Unwinding in the dark without a sound, a velvet blanket woven in the gray, finding a piece that settles all around, taking the contemplated thoughts away. The ticking clock is nothing but a hum, a solitary feeling so complete, waiting for all the peaceful dreams to come, far from the echoes of the empty street. The busy frequencies begin to drop. A single silhouette is on the line, letting the spinning of the daytime stop, washing the heavy static from the mind. Unwinding in the dark without a sound, a velvet blanket woven in the gray, finding a piece that settles all around, taking the complicated thoughts away. The gentle chords of sighing nice and low, a soothing texture floating in the space, watching the midnight minutes softly go. The island's getting heavy in the gloom, the breathing matches with the steady tone. A private haven inside of the room, here in the beauty of the night alone. Unwinding in the dark without a sound, a velvet blanket woven in the gray, finding a piece that settles all around, taking the complicated thoughts away. is close against the street, the outside rushing, fading from the mind, finding the comfort in a slower beat, leaving the complicated world behind. The breathing matches with the quiet bass, a mellow frequency to ease the chill, finding the center of this empty space, holding the moment when the room is still. This slow jam sanctuary in the dark, a private shelter from the busy day, without a reason for a heavy mark, watching the final worries wash away. Turning nice and low, sinking into the cushions of the chair, letting the gentle midnight rhythm flow. A subtle peacefulness is waiting there. The breathing matches with a quiet bass, a mellow frequency to ease the chill, finding the center of this empty space, holding the moment when the room is still there. Slow jam sanctuary in the dark, a private shelter from the busy day, without a reason for a heavy mark, watching the final worries wash away. A steady tempo walking on the floor, a quiet comfort underneath the wood, leaving the heavy feelings at the door. The weariness is melting from the bone, the outside city doesn't make a sound, enjoying all this luxury alone, with nothing but the quietness around. Slow jam sanctuary in the dark, a private shelter from the busy day, without a reason for a heavy mark, watching the final worries wash away. Just slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Just slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Just slow down. The heavy doors are closing softly now. The busy world is left outside the room, easing the worry from the weary brow, melting into the comfort of the gloom. A quiet frequency begins to flow, washing the traces of the busy day, taking the midnight hours nice and slow, watching the heavy feelings wash away. Urgent escape into the silent night, a velvet sanctuary for the mind, bathing the corners in a softer light, leaving the complicated thoughts behind. Yeah, the ticking clock is fading to a hum. Hey, the breathing matches with a steady pace. Hey, waiting for all the peaceful dreams to come. Yeah, finding the beauty in this lonely she begins to flow, washing the traces of the busy day, taking the midnight hours nice and slow, watching the heavy feelings wash away. Virgin escape, a velvet sanctuary for the mind, leaving the corners in a softer light, leaving the complicated thoughts behind. Chords are sighing nice and low, a soothing texture hiding in the dark, watching the midnight minutes softly go. The island's getting heavy in the gray, the ambient lighting turning nice and chill, washing the static of the world away, holding the moment when the room is still. Jealous gaze, a velvet sanctuary for the mind, leaving the corners in a softer light, leaving the complicated thoughts behind. Just escape.
Lock is turning on the wooden door. Hey, a solitary feeling fills the room. Hey, the moonlight painting patterns on the floor, melting away the edges of the gloom. Oh no, conversations echoing around. No need to put a heavy armor on, listening closely to the absent sound, waiting for all the weariness to be gone. The solitude and soul begins to blend, a quiet comfort settling in the dark, becoming like a gentle midnight friend, without a reason for a flashy mark. A favorite record spinning on the train, a mellow crackle hiding in the chill. You taking the complicated thoughts away, baby, enjoying how the atmosphere is still. No conversations echoing around, no need to put a heavy armor on, listening closely to the absent sound, waiting for all the weariness to be gone. The solitude is all different, a quiet comfort settling in the dark, yeah, like a gentle midnight friend, without a reason for a flashy mark. The keys are playing such a simple line, a warm embrace against the evening shade, leaving the complicated world behind. around the chest. Ooh, yeah. Finding a peacefulness that feels so true. Leaning into a deep and heavy rest.
The solitude is all in its blend. A quiet comfort settling in the dark. Becoming like a gentle midnight friend, without a reason for a flashy mark. Just my soul. Just my soul.
Final light is turned off in the hall. The air is heavy with a sweet release, catching the shadows as they softly fall. Finding the center of this midnight peace. The tension melting from the weary bone. A simple rhythm starting in the chest. Letting the heavy expectations go. Leaning into a deep and quiet rest. A slow breath floating in the empty space. A steady motion keeping up the chill. Moving so slowly at a gentle pace. Holding the moment when the room is still. Yeah. The ticking clock is fading to a hum. The outside city doesn't make a sound, yeah. Waiting for all the peaceful dreams to come, baby. Nothing but the quietness around. The tension melting from the weary bone, yeah. A simple rhythm starting in the chest, yeah. Letting the heavy expectations go. Leaning into a deep and quiet rest. A smooth breath floating in the empty space. A steady motion keeping up the chill. Moving so slowly at a gentle pace. Holding the moment when the room is still. The gentle chords are sighing, rising low. A soothing texture hiding in the dark. Watching the midnight minutes softly go. The eyelids getting heavy in the grave. The rhythm taking over for the night. Washing the static of the world away. Bathing the corners in a softer light. Oh, smooth breath floating in the empty space. Floating in the space. Steady motion keeping up the chill. Moving so slowly at a gentle pace. Holding the moment when the room is still. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. 'Cause
Curtains block the city light. A velvet darkness settles on the floor, creating something gentle in the night, leaving the busy schedules at the door. A subtle luxury of empty space, no ringing phones to interrupt the gray, slowing the rhythm to a walking pace, washing the colors of the busy day. This premium quiet time is pouring down, a private sanctuary for the mind, far from the heavy noises of the town, leaving the complicated world behind. The amber liquid catches on a glass, a single shadow resting on a chair, watching the midnight minutes slowly pass. A gentle peacefulness is waiting there, a subtle luxury of empty space, no ringing phones to interrupt the gray, slowing the rhythm to a walking pace, washing the colors of the busy day. This being quiet time is pouring down, private sanctuary for the mind, far from the heavy noises of the town, leaving the complicated world behind. This being quiet time is pouring down, private sanctuary for the mind, far from the heavy noises of the town, leaving the complicated world behind. A mellow bassline walking in the deep, a steady tempo calming down the chest, waiting for all the weary thoughts to sleep. The breathing matches with the silent room, a comfortable temperature inside, basking within the safety of the gloom, where all the peaceful feelings softly hide. Quiet time is pouring down, private sanctuary for the mind, far from the heavy noises of the town, leaving the complicated world behind. Just quiet, it's quiet, The heavy hands of time begin to slow. The amber street lights paint the window blind, watching the edges of the evening blur and glow, finding a quiet center in the mind. The scales are tipping gently in the dark, washing the weight of busy hours away, without a need to leave a lasting mark, leaving the complicated thoughts of day. A midnight soul balancing a silent room, a steady rhythm moving through the space, melting the heavy shadows of blues, keeping the weary
spirit in its place. The steam is rising from the porcelain cup. A gentle warmth against the midnight chill. No, 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 no. No need to keep the bright appearances up, yeah. Holding the moment when the world is still. Ooh. The scales are tipping gently in the dark, washing the weight of busy hours, without a need to leave a lasting mark, leaving the complicated thoughts of day. A midnight soul balancing the silent room, a steady rhythm moving through the space, melting the heavy shadows of the gloom, keeping a weary spirit in its place. So so a mellow bass line walking on the floor, a steady heartbeat underneath the door, leaving the busy world a little more. The breathing settles to a peaceful tone. The deepest hours wrapping around the chest, finding the beauty in the dark alone, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. Ooh, a midnight soul balancing the silent room, a steady rhythm moving through the space, melting the heavy shadows of the gloom, keeping a weary spirit in its place. So balancing, so the distant traffic fades into the gray. The silver moonlight resting on the floor. The heavy noises finally wash away, with nothing left to worry anymore. A subtle rhythm starting in the chest. The shadows dancing softly on the wall. Leaning into a deep and quiet rest. Listening to the quiet evening fall. This midnight harmony is playing low, a simple melody without a crest, letting the peaceful isolation grow, putting the weary shoulders to their rest. My favorite record is spinning on the tray. A mellow crackle blending with the chill, taking account shadows dancing softly on the wall, leaning into a deep and quiet rest, listening to the quiet evening fall. This midnight harmony is playing low, a simple melody without a crest, letting the peaceful isolation grow, pulling the weary shoulders to their sweet harmony, sweet harmony. Midnight harmony, sweet harmony, sweet harmony, sweet harmony. Midnight harmony is playing low, a simple melody without a crash. Isolation grow, putting the weary shoulders to sweet harmony, sweet harmony, sweet harmony, sweet harmony. Just as the moonlight falling on the bed, a gentle fabric woven in the gray, resting the heavy questions in the head, watching the final colors fade away. The room is painted in softer hue, a quiet comfort settling on the skin, under the shelter of the midnight blue, letting the peaceful solitude begin. These silky shadows wrapping up the night, a smooth dimension hiding in the space, keeping the complicated world from sight, finding the beauty in this lonely place. Ooh. The curtains swaying in a subtle breeze, a muted rhythm pacing out the dark, yeah, putting the weary shoulders at their ease, without a reason for a sudden spark. The room is painted in a softer hue, a quiet comfort settling on the skin, under the shelter of the midnight blue, letting the peaceful solitude begin.
space. Silky shadows wrapping up the night. A smooth dimension hiding in the space. In the complicated world from sight, finding the beauty in this lonely place. Hey, the gentle chords are sighing, nice and low. A soothing texture floating in the chill, watching the midnight minutes softly go. The eyes are closing to the velvet shade. The outside city doesn't make a sound, letting the memories of the daytime fade, with nothing but the quietness around. These silky shadows wrapping up the night. A smooth dimension hiding in the space, keeping the complicated world from sight, finding the beauty in this lonely place. Yeah, just shadows, yeah. Yeah. The window glass is mirroring the light. A golden amber in the darkened blue, catching the gentle edges of the night. Changing the angle of the midnight view. Yeah, the memories are fading softly now. A quiet echo resting in the mind, easing the worry from the weary brow, leaving the heavy frequencies behind. These feel reflections in the dark, a smooth illusion painted on the wall, without a need to leave a flashing mark. Listening to the quiet evening fall. Hey, a favorite record spinning on the tray. A mellow crackle blending with the chill. Hey, washing the static of the world away. Holding the moment when the room is still. The memories are fading softly now. A quiet echo resting in the mind, easing the worry from the weary brow, leaving the heavy frequencies behind. These velvet reflections in the dark, a smooth illusion painted on the wall, without a need to leave a flashing mark. Listening to the quiet evening fall. Yeah. A steady tempo coming down the pace, a gentle comfort filling up the space, putting the weary shoulders in their place. The eyelids getting heavy in the gloom. The smooth vibrations lingering around. Yeah. A private haven inside of the room. Yeah. Lost in the beauty of the quiet sound. These velvet reflections in the dark, a smooth illusion painted on the wall, without a need to leave a flashing mark. Listening to the quiet evening fall. shadow on the floor. The heavy traffic fading far away. A gentle silence waiting by the door, to wash the complicated thoughts of day. The breathing matches with a quiet chill, a steady rhythm settling in the chest. Holding the moment when the room is still, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. These quiet nights, whispers in the dark, a soothing secret floating in space, without a reason for a heavy mark, finding the beauty in this lonely place. The ticking clock is nothing but a hum. The weary shoulders dropping in the chair, yeah. Waiting for all the peaceful dreams to come, wrapped in the comfort of the midnight air. The breathing matches with the quiet chill, a steady rhythm settling in the chest. Holding the moment when the room is still, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. These quiet dark, a soothing secret floating in the space, without a reason for a heavy mark, finding the beauty in this lonely place. So the beauty in this lonely place, the beauty in this lonely place, lonely place. Ooh, a mellow bass line walking on the wood. Another, a steady feeling easily understood, leaving the atmosphere feeling good. The weary eyelids slowly start to close, the deepest hours wrapping around the mind, watching where every heavy sorrow goes, leaving the noises of the world behind. Floating in the space, without a reason for a heavy mark, yeah. Finding the beauty in this lonely place. So quiet. Ooh, yeah, yeah. A single lamp is glowing by the bed, the coffee cooling in the porcelain cup, resting the heavy questions in the head. No need to keep the bright appearances up. A gentle current moving through the room, washing the edges of the daily strain, melting the heavy shadows of the bloom, letting the peaceful solitude remain. The calm midnight mood is settling down, a velvet blanket woven in the gray, far from the noises of a sleeping town, watching the final worries drift away. The pages of the novel resting still, the ambient light and turning nice and low, a gentle comfort pushing back the chill, taking the final hours of
gentle current moving through the room, washing the edges of the daily strain, melting the heavy shadows of the gloom, letting the peaceful solitude remain. Come on, midnight moon is settling down, settling down. The velvet blanket, woven in the gray, woven in the gray. Far from the noises of a sleeping town, sleeping town. Watching the final worries drift away. The gentle chords are sighing nice and low, a soothing texture floating in a space. Watching the midnight minutes softly go. The outside city doesn't make a sound. The breathing settles to a peaceful tone, with nothing but the quietness around. Enjoying all this luxury alone. Midnight mood settling down, settling down. I feel the blanket in the bed, far from the noises of the sleepy town. Watching the fireworks drift away.
The final lamps turn off by the bed. The heavy curtains block the city light, resting the tired questions in the head, welcoming the feeling of the night. The tension melting from the weary bone, a gentle comfort settling in the space, leaving the heavy expectations gone, moving so slowly at a gentle pace. Singing in a sleep without a sound, a velvet blanket woven in the dark, finding a peace that settles all around, without a reason for a flashy mark. The memory of the day begins to fade, a quiet echo resting in the mind, basking within the safety of the shade, leaving the heavy frequencies behind. The tension melting from the weary bone, a gentle comfort settling in the space, leaving the heavy expectations gone, moving so slowly at a gentle pace. Singing in a sleep without a sound, velvet blanket woven in the dark, finding a peace that settles all around, without a reason for a flashy mark. Singing in a sleep without a sound, velvet blanket woven in the dark, finding a peace that settles all around. The keys are playing such a simple line, a warm embrace against the evening chill, leaving the complicated world behind. The weary eyes are closing to the view, the deepest hours wrapping around the chest, finding a peacefulness that feels so true, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. Singing in a sleep without a sound, a velvet blanket woven in the dark, finding a peace that settles all around. So deep, so deep. So deep.
Having all of you. Chill soul. Warm keys. Steady dynamics, feel energy. No climax. No pulling. Intimate and soft.
The gentle hum of silence in the air. The heavy shoes are left beside the door, sinking into the cushions of the chair, leaving the worries resting on the floor. The busy frequencies begin to drop. A single lamp is giving off a glow, letting the spinning of the daytime stop, moving along the river nice and slow. Deeply rain breeze slow, washing over me. A quiet ocean filling up the room, floating along a dark and steady sea, melting away the edges of the gloom. Then breathing matches with the subtle beat, a warm vibration moving through the chest, a solitary feeling so complete, leaning into a comfortable rest. The busy frequency begin to drop. A single lamp is giving off a glow, letting the spinning of the daytime stop, moving along the river nice and slow. Washing over me, washing over me. A quiet ocean filling up the room, floating out of the room, floating along a dark and steady sea, melting away the edges of the gloom. The keys are playing such a gentle line, a soothing feeling underneath the wood, leaving the complicated world behind. The weary eyelids finally start to close. The deeper night is taking over now, finding a peacefulness that softly flows, without a reason why or knowing how. Deep retreat, washing over me. A quiet ocean filling up the room, floating on a dark and steady sea, melting away edges of the gloom. So deep, so deep. Yeah. dusty record dropping on the tray. A gentle crackle starting up the chill, washing the colors of the world away, holding the moment when the room is still. No need for heavy words or sudden tears, just tracing the patterns on the wooden floor, quietly melting all the daily fears, leaving the complex questions at the door. These heartfelt melodies are playing low, a simple remedy to ease the chest, taking the final hours nice and slow. Leaning into a deep and heavy rest. The golden brass is sighing in the back, a velvet texture brushing on the skin, following the progression of the track, letting the comfort of the night begin. No need for heavy words or sudden tears, just tracing the patterns on the wooden floor, quietly melting all the daily fears, leaving the complex questions at the door. These heartfelt melodies are playing low, baby. A simple remedy to ease the chest, taking the final hours nice and slow. Leaning into a deep and heavy rest. The keys are playing such a gentle line, a warm embrace against the evening chill, leaving the complicated thoughts behind. The music settles in the empty room, the smooth vibrations lingering around, dispelling every shadow of the gloom, lost in the beauty of the quiet. These melodies are playing a simple remedy to ease the chest, taking the final hours nice and slow. I know how you baiting, giving into a deep and heavy rest. Yeah, just the melody. The final switch is flicked upon the wall, the silver moonlight painting on the floor, watching the heavy shadows softly fall, with nothing left to worry anymore. The busy frequencies begin to drop, a single silhouette is on the blind, letting the spinning of the daytime stop, washing the heavy static from the mind, unwinding in the dark without a sound, a velvet blanket woven in the gray, finding a piece that settles all around, taking the contemplated thoughts away. The ticking clock is nothing but a hum, a solitary feeling so complete, waiting for all the peaceful dreams to come, far from the echoes drop, a single silhouette is on the blind, letting the spinning of the daytime stop, washing the heavy static from the mind. Unwinding in the dark without a sound, a velvet blanket woven in the gray, finding a piece that settles all around, taking the complicated thoughts away. Chords of sighing nice and low, a soothing texture floating in the space, watching the midnight minutes softly go. The eyelids getting heavy in the gloom, the breathing matches with the steady tone. A private haven inside of the room, hearing the beauty of the night alone. Unwinding in the dark without a sound, a velvet blanket woven in the gray, finding a piece that settles all around, taking the complicated thoughts away. So dark. The heavy door is closed against the street, the outside rushing fading from the mind, finding the comfort in a slower beat, leaving the complicated world behind. The breathing matches with the quiet bass, a mellow frequency to ease the chill, finding the center of this empty space, holding the moment when the room is still. This slow jam sanctuary in the dark, a private shelter from the busy day, without a reason for a heavy mark, watching the final worries wash away. The lighting turning nice and low, sinking into the cushions of the chair, letting the gentle midnight rhythm flow. A subtle peacefulness is waiting there. The breathing matches with a quiet bass, a mellow frequency to ease the chill, finding the center of this empty space, holding the moment when the room is still there. Slow jam sanctuary in the dark, a private shelter from the busy day, without a reason for a heavy mark, watching the final worries wash away. A steady tempo walking on the floor, a quiet comfort underneath the wood, leaving the heavy feelings at the door. The weariness is melting from the bone, the outside city doesn't make a sound, enjoying all this luxury alone, with nothing but the quietness around. Slow jam sanctuary in the dark, a private shelter from the busy day, without a reason for a heavy mark, watching the final worries wash away. Just slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Just slow down.
The heavy doors are closing softly now. The busy world is left outside the room, easing the worry from the weary brow, melting into the comfort of the gloom. A quiet frequency begins to flow, washing the traces of the busy day, taking the midnight hours nice and slow, watching the heavy feelings wash away. Urgent escape into the silent night, a velvet sanctuary for the mind, bathing the corners in a softer light, leaving the complicated thoughts behind. Yeah, the ticking clock is fading to a hum. Hey, the breathing matches with a steady pace. Waiting for all the peaceful dreams to come. Yeah. Finding the beauty in this lonely place. A quiet frequency begins to flow, washing the traces of the busy day, taking the midnight hours nice and slow, watching the heavy feelings wash away. Urgent escape, a velvet sanctuary for the mind, leaving the corners in a softer light, leaving the complicated thoughts behind. Chords are sighing nice and low, a soothing texture hiding in the dark, watching the midnight minutes softly go. The island's getting heavy in the gray, the ambient lighting turning nice and chill, washing the static of the world away, holding the moment when the room is still. Urgent escape, a velvet sanctuary for the mind, in the corners in a softer light, leaving the complicated thoughts behind. Just escaping.
lock is turning on the wooden door. Hey, a solitary feeling fills the room. Hey, the moonlight painting patterns on the floor, melting away the edges of the gloom. Oh no, conversations echoing around. No need to put a heavy armor on. Listening closely to the absent sound, waiting for all the weariness to be gone. The solitude and soul begins to blend. A quiet comfort settling in the dark, becoming like a gentle midnight friend, without a reason for a flashy mark. A favorite record spinning on the train, a mellow crackle hiding in the chill. You taking the complicated thoughts away, baby. Enjoying how the atmosphere is still. No conversations echoing around. No need to put a heavy armor on. Listening closely to the absent sound, waiting for all the weariness to be gone. The solitude is all different. A quiet comfort settling in the dark, like a gentle midnight friend, without a reason for a flashy mark. The keys are playing such a simple line. A warm embrace against the evening shade, leaving the complicated world behind. Hours wrapping round the chest. Finding a peacefulness that feels so true. Leaning into a deep and heavy rest. The solitude is so begins to blend. A quiet comfort settling in the dark, becoming like a gentle midnight friend, without a reason for a flashy mark. Just my soul. Hey, just my soul. Final light is turned off in the hall. The air is heavy with a sweet release, catching the shadows as they softly fall. Finding the center of this midnight peace. The tension melting from the weary bone, a simple rhythm starting in the chest, letting the heavy expectations go, leaning into a deep and quiet rest. A slow breath floating space. A steady motion keeping up the chill, moving so slowly at a gentle pace, holding the moment when the room is still. Yeah. The ticking clock is fading to a hum. The outside city doesn't make a sound. Waiting for all the peaceful dreams to come, baby. Nothing but the quietness around. The tension melting from the weary bone, yeah. A simple rhythm starting in the chest, letting the heavy expectations go, leaning into a deep and quiet rest. A smooth breath floating in the empty space, a steady motion keeping up the chill, moving so slowly at a gentle pace, holding the moment when the room is still. The gentle chords are sighing, rising low, a soothing texture hiding in the dark, watching the midnight minutes softly go. The eyelids getting heavy in the gray. The rhythm taking over for the night, washing the static of the world away, bathing the corners in a softer light. Oh, smooth breath floating in the empty space, floating in the space, motion keeping up the chill, moving so slowly at a gentle pace, holding the moment when the room is still. Yeah, 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 breathe out. Curtains block the city light, a velvet darkness settles on the floor, creating something gentle in the night, leaving the busy schedules at the door. A subtle luxury of empty space, no ringing phones to interrupt the gray, slowing the rhythm to a walking pace, washing the colors of the busy day. This premium quiet time is pouring down, a private sanctuary for the mind, far from the heavy noises of the town, leaving the complicated world behind. The amber liquid catches on a glass, a single shadow resting on a chair, watching the midnight minutes slowly pass. A gentle peacefulness is waiting there, a subtle luxury of empty space, no ringing phones to interrupt the gray, slowing the rhythm to a walking pace, washing the colors of the busy day. This being quiet time is pouring down, private sanctuary for the mind, far from the heavy noises of the town, leaving the complicated world behind. This being quiet time is pouring down, private sanctuary for the mind, far from the heavy noises of the town, leaving the complicated world behind. A mellow bassline walking in the deep, a steady tempo calming down the chest, waiting for
to sleep. The breathing matches with the silent room, a comfortable temperature inside, basking within the safety of the gloom, where all the peaceful feelings softly hide. Quiet time is pouring down, private sanctuary for the mind, far from the heavy noises of the town. Leaving the complicated world behind. Just quiet, it's quiet, The heavy hands of time begin to slow. The amber street lights paint the window blind, watching the edges of the evening blur and glow, finding a quiet center in the mind. The scales are tipping gently in the dark, washing the weight of busy hours away, without a need to leave a lasting mark, leaving the complicated thoughts of day. A midnight soul balancing a silent room, a steady rhythm moving through the space, melting the heavy shadows of blues, of gloom, keeping the weary spirit in its place. The steam is rising from the porcelain cup, a gentle warmth against the midnight chill. No need to keep the bright appearances up, holding the moment when the world is still. The scales are tipping gently in the dark, washing the weight of busy hours, without a need to leave a lasting mark, leaving the complicated thoughts of day. A midnight soul balancing the silent room, a steady rhythm moving through the space, melting the heavy shadows of the gloom, keeping a weary spirit in its place. So a mellow bass line walking on the floor, a steady heartbeat underneath the door, leaving the busy world a little more. The breathing settles to a peaceful tone, the deepest hours wrapping around the chest, finding the beauty in the dark alone, leaning into a deep and heavy rest. A midnight soul balancing the silent room, a steady rhythm moving through the space, melting the heavy shadows of the gloom, keeping a weary spirit in its place.
The distant traffic fades into the gray. The silver moonlight resting on the floor. The heavy noises finally wash away, with nothing left to worry anymore. A subtle rhythm starting in the chest. The shadows dancing softly on the wall. Leaning into a deep and quiet rest. Listening to the quiet evening fall. This midnight harmony is playing low, a simple melody without a crest, letting the peaceful isolation grow, putting the weary shoulders to their rest. The favorite record spinning on the tray. A mellow crackle blending with the chill, taking the complicated thoughts away. Enjoying how the atmosphere is still. Settle rhythm starting in the chest. The shadows dancing softly on the wall, leaning into a deep and quiet rest. Listening to the quiet evening fall. This midnight harmony is playing low, a simple melody without a crest, letting the peaceful isolation grow, pulling the weary shoulders to their sweet harmony, sweet harmony. Midnight harmony, sweet harmony, sweet harmony, sweet harmony. Midnight harmony is playing low, the sound